If you spend your day exhausted, but the moment you try to sleep, your body just jerks awake or your mind starts racing, you aren't just dealing with bad sleep hygiene. You're likely experiencing trauma-induced hypervigilance, where your body believes that relaxing can actually be dangerous.
We call this thing tired but wired. So today we're going to explain why your nervous system is hijacking your sleep and give you the specific tools, like from weighted blankets to wind down protocols, to help you reclaim your rest.
So let's talk about that, the physiology of wired but tired stuff, Verlynda. So
Yeah.
we need to understand that for trauma survivors, the sympathetic nervous system, so your fight or your flight response, remains chronically activated when you've been through trauma.
Mm-hmm.
And so that means your body is like continuously pumping stress hormones like cortisol and is keeping your muscles tense and it's keeping your heart rate elevated, even when you're lying in bed and you no longer actually have a threat to respond to.
Mm-hmm.
So it leaves you switched on, wired, feeling kind of like you're ready to go. Right?
And then this state creates a paradox. Like you're physically exhausted because your system is running on overdrive, but you cannot sleep because your threat detection system interprets unconsciousness or sleep as the ultimate vulnerability. So it's not that you won't relax. It's like your brain perceives relaxation as letting your guard down in a dangerous environment. So you can have some sympathy for that, or not sympathy, compassion.
Compassion.
Yeah.
Because it's such a tough place to be in where you're still switched on, even though you're past the danger.
Yeah.
Right?
And you just want to sleep, and yet your brain's like, no, danger, danger, danger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then one of the other complications too that layers on top of this is the whole subject of like nightmares and just that safety signal in the body too. So talk to us a little bit about nightmares for and that can also be, or flashbacks sometimes as we call it.
Yeah. Because sometimes when we finally do manage to get to sleep, then we experience nightmares or flashbacks, as you said. And this is often your brain attempting to process the unresolved threat. But it reinforces the cycle of hypervigilance because you wake up terrified.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you finally get to sleep. Your brain's like, oh, okay, let's process this. But then you wake up terrified. It's like re-traumatizing. Yeah. It just reinforces the subconscious belief that sleep equals danger, leading to sleep avoidance behaviors where you stay up late scrolling or cleaning just to avoid the quiet of the bedroom.
Yeah, it can be so scary just to be with that, or the idea of being with those thoughts or those flashbacks, right?
You just don't want that. You so badly don't want it.
Yeah. So this is such a tough spot to be in. And to help break out of this, we have to manually signal safety back to the brain. We can't just sort of hope for sleep, but actually build, starting with like an evening, like wind down protocol that transitions the nervous system from hypervigilance to rest. Having trouble with that word.
That is a big word.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when you build this or think about how you want to do this for yourself, the first thing to know is that it should be predictable for you. So the rhythm of it is very important. When your brain knows exactly what is coming next, it lowers the cognitive load. It reduces the need to scan for threats. It's just like, oh, we're doing this now. And that can really begin, even just setting up that rhythm of predictability itself can be a huge benefit, almost beyond what's in the routine that you follow.
Yeah.
And so, let us know in the comments too. Like, do you have a specific tell that shows you that you're in that tired but wired state? Is it like jaw clenching or racing thoughts or something else? We'd love to hear from you on that as we kind of talk through what to do in this particular situation.
Mm-hmm. Just thinking, like, for people with kids, we all know like the importance of a nighttime routine, because then our kids know what's coming next. They know it's bedtime. Like, it just
conditions them for rest in a way, right?
Yeah.
And we're like, why wouldn't we do that for ourselves as adults?
Right.
Too.
Yeah. That sounds a little, well, no, but that just sounds a little bit shaming, I think. Like, well, why wouldn't we do this? Like, why? Why didn't I think of it? It's like, no, often we've learned how to sleep, but this thing has interrupted that. And so we're back onto safety mode. So it's like, we have to go back and retrain.
Yeah.
So
the stuff that worked before.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. Is that what you're thinking? For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So give us like some tools that can help with this, like specific, either parts of the routine or parts of being in bed. Just how can we start building out a little bit around helping that nervous system to settle at the end of the day?
So one powerful tool is the use of like weighted textiles or blankets, like weighted blankets where they're very popular there for a little while. And the physical pressure provides, here's a big word, proprioceptive input that can just calm the nervous system, similar to swaddling an infant.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another baby connection.
Well, yes, there is. Yeah. I mean, I have a weighted blanket. I
Yeah.
find it's kind of like having a hug while you nap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I try and sleep with a weighted blanket and I feel claustrophobic.
That doesn't work.
So
for
it
you.
doesn't work for me, but it works for you and it
I like
works
it,
for our
yeah.
kids. And
Yeah.
but the deep pressure stimulation helps ground you physically, right? All like you can feel it all over your body. It makes your body feel contained and safer, which can help lower that fight or flight activation.
So good. And another thing that we often recommend is progressive muscle awareness, or I mean, we could say progressive muscle relaxation too, but we want to kind of step away from that idea of like forcing yourself to relax, because that sounds like you're applying
Counterintuitive.
intensity or
Yeah.
like trying to wind down on that. And I often like to think of like just that red sort of laser line that you imagine going down your body when you're getting a scan from some kind of I don't know, futuristic medicine machine. And so just kind of scanning that all the way down the parts of my body from my head down to my toes and just noticing like where the tension is sitting in my body. And when you're doing that, again, like you don't want to apply judgment to that. You don't want to suppress that tension. You just want to notice the tension without judgment. Just acknowledging like my shoulders are tight allows you to be present with that sensation, that feeling in your shoulders, which is a form of tactile grounding, because I'm being with the feeling of the tension that are in my shoulders. So just noticing that. And I also like to say too, like that sometimes you can notice parts of your body that are also calm or relaxed. So I often talk to my clients about the fact that we all have like a negativity bias. So when you ask someone how they're feeling, it's always like, well, my knee hurts, my back hurts, my shoulder hurts, or something like that. Nobody ever walks up to you and says, well, my left knee feels so calm right now. It's unbelievable. Right?
Yeah.
And yet there's almost always a part of your body that is calm. And sometimes it takes a little bit of work to notice that. Sometimes it takes a little bit of work to differentiate between calm and between numb, which is the absence of a feeling, whereas calm is the presence of the feeling of calmness. Okay.
Okay.
And if that's you and you really just can't find a calm space, there are parts of your body that are physically relaxed all the time. And one of my favorite parts is this right here.
My earlobe.
That bottom of your earlobe, like that thing is like, there's no muscle in there. And it's a little bit fuzzy.
Yeah.
And it's soft. And that part is always relaxed. And that can be calming just to feel that a little bit. And then another part of your body that's always relaxed is the back of your knees. I can't really feel it with my jeans here, but that skin at the back is almost always soft. Like it doesn't go super deep, but it's soft in there.
If you pinch it, it hurts.
Don't pinch it till it hurts. And then also right in here, sometimes this can be a spot, that little, whatever that thing is.
Skin flap?
Yeah. It's just like right at this part of it, there's no muscle. So it feels pretty calm.
Even when my hand is tense.
And that's medium rare, by the way. All right. Side joke.
Yeah.
So that's something that can help. Another thing to do aside from scanning, maybe before you even get into bed or after you just, I don't know, you do that when it works for you. There's no right or wrong here. But another thing that you might consider as well as part of that bedtime routine is journaling. And it's not just journaling like Dear Diary, whatever kind of stuff, but using reflective journaling to kind of dump the day's threats onto the paper. So I am downloading the stuff I've been carrying, my FUDs, fears, uncertainties, and doubts, into this book, and I'm putting them in here. And I'm going to close that. I'm going to put that there. And don't worry, it's going to be there for me in the morning. But for now, I'm just putting it into the book. And by writing down what you're worried about or what you're scanning for, you're telling your brain, hey, I've recorded this. You don't need to keep holding it in active memory. We've just kind of put that down for now. And so that can be a gesture that can be very powerful for some people to help them unwind from hypervigilance at the end of the day.
Yeah. And if you pair this with like a sensory wind down, dim the lights at the same time every night, engage in predictable calming activities. And this consistency acts as a safety cue. So over time, your brain learns that this specific sequence of events means we are safe for the night. And that allows the nervous system to finally power down, to like find some rest.
Yeah. It's going to take a little practice. Don't expect to get it right the first night, but
Yeah. What is it, like 30 days to form a habit or something
yeah,
like that? Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. So sleep issues caused by trauma are incredibly draining, but they're also treatable. Like you don't have to accept exhaustion as your new normal.
yeah. And if you have tried all the sleep hacks and you still can't find rest, you might need extra support, some
Mhm.
trauma treatment to process the underlying trauma that's keeping you awake. And we'd more than be more than happy if you could visit us at therapivo.com. We have trauma therapists on our team who are very skilled with this. You can book a free 20-minute consultation call to learn more about that. And we can help you find the safety that you need in order to finally get some good rest.